This is what we have dealt with for the past 3 years since we own this property. A little mud hole for a duck pond. We have ducks, pigs, goats, all of those things, especially the ducks. They want a good place to have a good pond. Right now, this fills up in the spring. It's dry within a couple of weeks of the rainy season ending, so it stays pretty much like this the entire year.
Hi everybody. So today, we getting the water out of the pond for my dirt bike. So dirt bike Maverick pond.
Well, you heard it here first, the dirt bike Maverick pond. I think the pond's gonna be for the ducks. Don't you think?
No, we getting a different pond.
Oh, we're gonna build another pond for the ducks?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna build this pond for the ducks.
No,
and then we're gonna build you a dirt bike track.
No, a dirt bike pond.
No, a dirt bike track.
No,
you can't ride your dirt bike in a dirt bike pond because it'll be full of water.
No, we get the dirt out.
I don't know about that one. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Eldredge Fam. I am Crandall. You guys are going to meet our animals and Maverick here in a minute. But we have got something that we are starting today. I might be biting off more than I can chew, but I'm doing it to hopefully save our animals and to give them a better living condition. So it's going to be worth the risk because the reward will be great for us, for our animals, to be able to have a better house, a better home, and a better pond. How are y'all doing? Hi, Domino. Domino's our turkey. Waffles is our pig. This is Callie and Coda. Callie is the black goat and Coda's the white one. And we've got our ducks kind of running around all over, but we've got to get all these animals and move them over. You can see the gate in the fence right there. We got to put them in that fence over there, close the gate, because we're going to be pumping out this pond today, and you guys are not going to want to miss what we are going to be doing to this pond. We're going to be completely draining it today and getting started on rebuilding this into the ultimate duck sanctuary, duck paradise, animal paradise. We just want a better place for our animals. Okay, I'm gonna take some food over here, Mavi. So Domino, he's kind of mean. He's pretty, oh, duck incoming. Domino is fairly mean. He'll attack Maverick if he goes in there. So Daddy's gonna take the food and I'm gonna get all the animals to go over yonder and then I'll come back and get you, okay? Okay. Make sure we got a big old scoop of feed here. Come on, all you. Hey, stop fighting, McQueen. McQueen, no. Hey. Hey, McQueen. McQueen. Why are you two fighting? That's not very nice. Hey, McQueen. No, don't do that. All right, come on. Come on, folks. So you can see this is kind of a little tiny pen right now, but we're going to open it up to this whole area right here. There you go. Oh, I guess I had a feed bin right there. I could have put that in. That's all right. They'll eat it off the ground there. Come on, ducks. We got a couple of y'all left. Let's go. Make a move on. So we'll close this off, and that way we'll be able to access and work on this whole thing without having the animals running around. And that way Maverick can get in here too. Come on, ducks. So we got two there, two here. We're missing one. I don't know where she is. Oh, she's way over there. What are you doing? So for right now, the ducks can actually fly. We are going to clip their wings today because I don't want them to fly and get out of this new area. Because like many people, we live in the wild, so our animals have and do get eaten by predators if they're not in this fence. So what I'm gonna make sure we do, oh yeah, see, there she goes. So what I'm gonna make sure we do is we have the electric fence up, we have their wings clipped, because the ducks are gonna wanna be in the pond. Even once I drain this pond, the ducks are gonna wanna be in it. So I gotta make sure I clip their wings so that they can't fly and fly out of the fence, because they'd be in here tonight. They'd end up getting eaten by a raccoon or coyotes or something like that. And we just don't want that, obviously. So we're gonna clip their wings, keep them so that they can't fly, so that we can keep them safe while we do this project. because this project is mainly for them. So we got to make sure we have ducks left by the time we get to it. So we've got to get the water out of this pond. It's only probably a foot deep around this edge. Now you may also be wondering, well, that doesn't look too bad. You know, clean up a little bit of the trash around here and it would look great. And you're correct, but not correct. The problem is this pond leaks like crazy. As you guys saw in the footage earlier, come a month from, I mean, heck, a week from now, if we don't get any rain, the only water that would be left in the pond would be a little bit right there. I did dig that down last year or a year or two ago when we had the skid steer. I dug it down like 4 feet and it does hold water, which is very good news for what I'm about to tell you guys. But that's the big reason why we got to fix this, because this is all a spring runoff. And if we don't have spring runoff, it dries up, which leaves our pond more of a puddle. That's what we're trying to fix in this pond building series. Y'all, this is going to be a series, so go down, hit the subscribe button if you want to see us completely transform this thing into a duck haven. We're going to build a big old, I don't know what to call it yet, a castle, duck paradise island. We're going to build like 4 or 5 duck houses out on that island, do a super cool, fun design for that. We're going to be digging this out. We're going to be setting up spillways. We're going to be doing all of that kind of stuff. So make sure you go down, hit the subscribe button, follow along. We are so close to 30,000 followers. So thank you guys so much. We're trying to get there. And we are so close. So thanks to every one of you guys for following, liking, supporting the channel. We absolutely appreciate it. And it helps us out so much to be able to make cool, fun content like this for you. I have no idea how long this is going to take to pump out, but the equipment is showing up tomorrow. So I want to get this drained down as quick as we can so that we don't have a super muddy mess tomorrow. Although we probably still will have a muddy mess. So stay tuned for that, because fingers crossed we don't get any equipment stuck. Let's go get the pump. So thanks to Vivor for sending us this pump. They sent it to me like 6 months ago, because I thought we were going to be doing this 6 months ago, but we didn't. So we're doing it now. So we're going to go ahead and open this up, see what we got. I know we've got to go buy some parts, I think, for this to get it to work, but we're going to find out what we need. Oh, look at that thing. I'm surprised that's actually pretty small. So Marcy has set up the boys' camera now because
we haven't really needed it until now.
That's true, we haven't used it until now, but the boys are climbing out of their cribs, so we need to be able to stop it or see it if it's going to happen.
Yeah. So right now they're quiet. It looks like even Harvey just laid down. They were ready.
Which is crazy because it's 9 o'clock. So they got, usually the twins only take 1 nap a day, but sometimes you can just tell they need 2. I guess today is a 2-nap kind of day. Well, we made it to 4x Rentals here in somewhere Oklahoma, southern Oklahoma. We're here to sign our contracts, paperwork, all that stuff, so that we can have them deliver the skid steer tomorrow. You can see over there, we're getting the Kubota SVL 75, which is the tracked skid steer. We gotta go sign the paperwork first, buddy.
Okay.
Well, Maddie, did we get it paid for?
Yeah.
We sure did. So we got it paid for. They're gonna come and deliver it first thing in the morning tomorrow. So we're excited about that because it was actually a little bit cheaper than I thought. So we were originally gonna rent from a place in Ardmore that we've rented before. And they were gonna give us a 65 horsepower with the grapple bucket, delivery and everything. And it was like just over $2,000. Well, this place is awesome. They're actually way cheaper for delivery. A grapple bucket, a smooth bucket, the skid steer, delivery, and everything was like $1,400. So I'm really excited about that because that means we get to get some major stuff done for a lot cheaper than I thought we were. So I'm excited. Y'all stay tuned. Let's get this thing to the house. Actually, now we got to go get the stuff for the pump so we can pump the pond out so we actually can use this skid steer tomorrow. You like it? Think they're going to bring that to our house tomorrow? Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Oh, you want to look at the excavator? This is Maverick's favorite part, huh, Mavie? Wow, look at that. Well, we may have done a thing. We went in there to get a part for the pump, as you guys know. And we came out with 17 raspberry plants, 3 different varieties. We have been wanting to do raspberries for a long time, Problem is they're so stinking expensive. These are $10 a plant. Now, over time, they'll give you more plants. And so, you know, if you start with one plant, maybe next year or the year after, you'll get 2 plants and you'll be able to build up that way. Oh, you want to grab it? Oh, good job. But that just takes a long time. So I was, here, watch out, Bubba. So I was going to buy 2 or 3 since they were clearance to 50% off. So they were $5 a piece. But then I went up there and I was like, talking to the lady, and she's like, yeah, they're just going to throw them all away. And I said, well, why don't you make me a deal on all the raspberries that are left? And so she called her manager, who called her manager, who called her manager, and we ended up getting them for $3 a piece. So we got them for like 75% off, which I am super excited about. Marcy's going to be pretty happy because I was able to get enough to actually start us a real raspberry patch instead of being stuck, lay back, instead of being stuck with, you know, just 1 or 2 plants. Okay, so this is the same pump we have. We have a 3-inch output. This is a 3-inch. Wow, that's a heavy duty sucker there. Here we go, 3-inch 15-foot hose. That is what we need. That looks super expensive. If this is too much, we're gonna end up going to Lowe's and building our own and coming up with our own PVC pipe version, because I'm all about saving money and I don't really want to spend $200 on a hose. I'd rather spend $30 on some PVC pipe.
A few moments later.
Okay, so far this is what I've come up with. This is the piece that we're replacing with the hose coupling. So this will screw into the pump like that. And then I've got this removable coupler because if I tried to unscrew a big section, there's no way I'd ever unscrew it from the pump. So then it's gonna go on like that. And then this will actually go to the water wherever it is. So should work out pretty well just like that. I'll kind of give you guys an idea when we get there what it actually looks like. But I think that is going to do what we need it to. Marcy, come here. I got a surprise for you. I'm super, super excited. I mean, this is a big surprise still. Are you hiding it?
What are those?
Those are raspberry plants. I got golden, black raspberries, and then regular raspberries. Oh, those are golden too. Regular.
What the heck is a golden raspberry?
Have you never had golden raspberries?
No.
They taste like a raspberry, but they literally are yellow.
Oh my gosh. Crandall, how much did you spend?
So we got a smoking deal. Those are usually $10 a piece, so that's like $200 of plants. I spent $50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we did
great.
Extremely good. So over time, these will reproduce and we'll be able to just, it's like our strawberries. Once you start them, you know, within a couple of years, you get it going and you can have a whole patch. Right? Well, they will be, yeah. Right now, they're just a single stick. But yeah, they will turn into bushes.
And do we just plant them like in the greenhouse for the next year?
Well, we got to decide because we could put them in those planting sacks. Or if we know where we're going to put a raspberry patch or something. Like I was thinking on the one edge of the garden.
Well, what kind of light do they need?
Full sun. So anywhere over by the garden area is really good because that is full sun over there. So we're going to have to figure that out where we're going to put them. And we need to get them in the ground ASAP because they're already, you know, that's why they're getting rid of them. They're
dying?
They're not dying, but, you know, they need to be planted.
So you got 3 different kinds?
Yep, I got the 3 different varieties.
I'm so excited.
Isn't that amazing?
Thank you so much.
I told everybody our kids eat more fruit than anybody, so they will.
Our kids can eat us through a grocery store, I swear.
Yeah. So between this and the strawberries, hopefully next year or the year after, we'll actually be able to make some jams.
Yeah, well, it says to plant February to May.
Yep.
So, I mean,
it's April.
That's a really, like, wide, it's still March, but that's like a really wide February to May.
We got some shovels, we got the pipe. So thankfully, I already had this pipe. Save us an extra $20. If y'all are new to the channel, which I know a bunch of you guys are, thank you so much for following along, joining with us as we build our dream property. This is our dream pond we're working on. Well, we're starting today, and it's going to be over the next week. I did see a snake over there. So we got to watch out for snakes, right?
Yeah, that was just so.
Yeah.
It bites you?
Huh?
It bites you?
No, it didn't bite me. So I don't know if this is going to work 100% because I'm just making it up as I go. But I'm going to go ahead and throw a bunch of Teflon tape on here.
And glue.
And then the glue, we're gonna glue the PVC pipe. I also grabbed my waders because I know I'm gonna have to get in that water.
Let me take the sticker off.
So the idea is here actually that this fitting will stay on. This fitting will stay on, and this will be the quick connect fitting so that I can take off the long piece. Now this is my cheapo quick attach.
How you turn on?
An actual quick attach is like 30 bucks. I think this was 6. Okay, then we got this fitting, and this one will go just like that. Whoa, bee. Go into the water and be glued into there. So
I got a glue.
you got the glue?
Yeah.
All right, let's glue it onto there first. There we go. Pretty easy. Scared the duck, maybe. We're gonna put this oil in, put some gas in. We gotta prime the pump, and we'll see if this thing is actually gonna work and pump out the pond so that we can excavate it. It's working! Woo! That's pumping out a ton of water. I mean, a ton of water. Let's see how long this takes. We got a little bit of a leak here. It's still holding, barely. I didn't know if I should go with a 2-inch or the 3-inch pump. I'm glad I went with the 3-inch. This is amazing. Whoa, all right, we got to redirect that hose. I think if we put it right here, it should do what we need. And I got to tighten down this fitting too because it's leaking. What do you think of that?
What's leaking?
It's leaking right here. What do you think of that whole thing, Mavi? Is that pretty cool?
What is it? You can see.
Oh, you can't see it. It's not on. It's not leaking right now. Ready? There you go. Well, y'all, it's dropping fast. We're about 2 inches, and it's probably been about 10 minutes. You can see all of the trash right here that's starting to show up. I'm basically gauging it off of the drain pipe right there. It was to the bottom of the drain pipe when we started, and now it's 2 to 3 inches below the drain pipe. So it's going quick. The ducks are over here wondering, what the heck, where's my water going? Why is my pond getting emptied? Little do they know, we're about to completely change their home, their habitat. This entire pond we're doing for them so that they have a better place. Right now it's great, right? They have a bunch of water, but in 2 weeks, 3 weeks of no rain, there would be only a little mud puddle left. So this current mud hole is all that it is. It's just a mud hole. It doesn't hold water except for during the rainy season, which is right now, which is why it's got water in it. So we're fixing to fix that. At least that's my hope. That's what we're shooting for. We're gonna give it our best shot and hopefully be able to create something amazing here over the next couple of days. So I was doing a live stream. If you guys missed it, you missed out. It was a really good one. And the pump shut off while I was doing it. You can see we've drawn down pretty much the whole thing. I mean, we got this pool of water. I need to probably dig a trench right here so that will drain. We're draining up there. But the pump stopped working, so I got to figure out what the heck is going on. I do think it may have run out of gas, so I filled it up with gas. We'll give that a try and see if that fixed it. Come on. See if it'll start running again. The other thing is it could be sucking up a stick or mud or something like that under down there. I think it was a gas issue. Had to dig this out so this water on this side would drain out. All right, we're going in. Got to get some of this crap cleared out. Woo! Probably about 1.5 foot of mud down there. Lots of water though. We're out of water. We sucked that thing dry. Y'all leave a comment down below. Guess real quick. Well, it didn't quite suck dry. We gotta wait for that water to kind of flow over here to fill this back up, to then turn it back on for a minute. But we did that entire pond in just over 2 hours. So that was amazing. That thing moves a ton of water. Huge shout out to Vivor for sending us this, for hooking us up with this. I will leave a link down in the description. You guys can go check it out and get one of these if you need it. They've got 1-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch pumps. This is a 3-inch, and it pumped this whole pond out in about two hours. So I'm pretty impressed with it. No problems, nothing like that. Do the cheap setup like this with the PVC pipe, and you will have it running in tip-top condition. Now, I wish I could have done this like, oh, I don't know, 4 days ago, but I didn't have the time and the stuff to set it up. Today was the first day I could get to it, so ideally, this would have been dried out for a couple more days, but we're going to have to get in here tomorrow. Fingers crossed we don't get stuck with the skid steer and just scoop out this mud, dump it over the side, and rebuild and redesign this entire pond. So I am super excited. You guys go down in the comments. We're going to leave this island, but we need a name and a design for the island. I've heard a lot of Emerald Island. Emerald was our duck that we lost when we didn't have this pond filled up with water. And so I think we're going to kind of do this to commemorate her, make it Emerald Island, but we need a design. So do we do Western themed? Do we do castle themed? Do we do Hobbit themed? Get creative, get down in the comments. The 2 top comments that have the most likes and comments underneath them, we're gonna put those into a poll and put a vote out for you guys to decide what we name and what design we do for the island. So be watching for that. And I'm really excited to create this into something absolutely amazing. I was just watching this water flow, and you won't believe what I just found. Look at that! It's a crawdad. I didn't know we had crawdad in here. That's a good sized crawdad too. Oh my goodness. Y'all see that thing? Too bad we don't have any bass fish in here to feed you to. I wonder how many more of them are in here. Holy cow, sir. He's a good looking crawdad too. Really healthy looking. Look at that guy. Let's get him in the sunlight. Look at this guy. He's got pinchers on pinchers on pinchers.
They're nice.
No, they'll pinch you. See those arms? Those arms will get you. See if he'll grab onto this. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, he's grabbing on strong. Found something amazing in the pond, y'all. I had no idea there was any life in here because this pond only fills up when it rains. I didn't think there'd be any life, let alone a crawfish. All right, buddy, I guess you can have one more day in the water. If we find you tomorrow, we'll have to take you down to the pond. Think there's any more, buddy?
I see something. I see something. Guess what's here? Guess what's here?
Skid steer.
Skid steer. Aren't you excited, buddy? Yeah. Well, it is the next day, and look what has showed up. Climb up. Oh, I guess you need me in there first, huh? Look what has showed up to our property. The skid steer that is going to change our life. Because it's going to completely change our property. This is our dream property that we're working on, as I've said earlier. Here, give me your hand. I think I'm... Oh. You got it? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Guess he wants to do it by himself. Okay, climb back up here. I say it's going to change our life because it's going to completely transform our property. And that transforms our life. We're going to head over to the pond, and we have got to move all of our animals because with the amount of work we're doing and stuff like that, we got to move all of the fences, move all of the animals so that we can work in there and get the pond built. I have done some testing, which I will show you guys here in a minute. One of the biggest problems that you have when building a pond is it leaking. That's what ours currently does. Ours currently leaks. Well, how do you fix a leaking pond? You bring in clay. Well, there's some other YouTubers that I watch that have had issues. Blair is a channel that I watch. He's got a pond that he's been building, and he had to bring in like $150,000 worth of clay and bentonite to get his pond to be sealed. So that's one of the things I've been super worried about with our pond. But I think I have a solution, and let me show you guys what that is here in just a minute. Yep, don't put your hand through there. Don't ever put your hand in there, okay? Because if you do, when the bucket lifts up and down, it will crush your hand.
Okay, and no, it's off. I can touch it.
No, let's not touch it when it's off either. Sometimes we just don't do things even if we can do it when it's off. Okay? Like touching the fence. Do we touch the fence?
No, I turn it off.
Yeah. I guess that wasn't a good analogy. Your face has got pizza on it. Here. Wipe it. Okay, let me look at you. Let me see. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, let's start her up. He knows how to run this thing, don't you? Yeah. Goose, get back. Oh, yeah. Animals, I know. We're going to give you some fresh grass. Maybe let's go get the mower. I forgot. We got to mow this real quick. All right, you can see that trail we put over there. Maybe you guys can see it. We're going to go ahead and just string a couple of strands of fence out around that area. Bunch of new grass for them to graze. It's actually going to be great for them. So we're going to go ahead and just set that up. We'll have their shelter in there. We've got their pool. We'll do some water stuff. These ducks are going to try and hang out over here still in the pond. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Make sure they get in the pen at night so that they don't get eaten by something tonight while we're building their pond. Well, Waffles made it in by himself. I didn't even have to put him in. The goats were in, but I guess Goose has kind of chased him out of there. How are you doing over here, Mavi?
I put my tractor right here.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Waffles is out. We got the feed though, so hopefully he'll go back in here. Come on, Waffles. Waffles, come on. Goose here. 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 Come on, Domino. There you go, Domino. Get him, Goose. Come on. Good boy. There you go. Got to fill that up with water. Goose, come on. Fence is set up. It's on. We're working. We're charging. Oh, now the ducks want to come in. Are you kidding me? I just closed it. I just closed it. You guys are a little late. We'll get them in tonight. I'm not too worried about them. They're not going to go anywhere. We are going to call this pond project Emerald's Pond because she was one of our ducks that got taken. She was our favorite duck. These are actually all her babies except for that gray one. The gray one on the end there, he was different. But these two right here are her babies. We got a couple other ones running around and we are doing this for her. Maverick turned off the skid steer. We're doing this pond for her and for our new animals so that they won't get taken by predators. Fingers crossed, we're doing everything we can. And we are gonna make this the absolute most amazing pond you guys have ever seen. Definitely the most amazing pond I've ever done. We've never built a pond before, so this is all new to me. I know we need clay and we need a hole. Randall from the future here. Go down, hit the subscribe button because we have got a massive new pond that you guys are not gonna want to miss out on. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The next one is gonna be showing you what I have done here on our property. It's very, very exciting. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys on the next video.